Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video I want to talk to you about the new Glow Recipe Hyaluronic Serum, as well as some other skincare purchases that I made through TRENDMOODBOX. I really am starting to like TRENDMOOD boxes, and I will talk to you guys about that in this video. But first, make sure that you're subscribed and you should be on your way. Alright, so as you guys know already, and I mistakenly said this in the previous video, TRENDMOOD boxes are not a subscription. You pay for each box, and it's a easy way to get a more affordable access to new launches depending on what box is released. And so far with 2 boxes, I'm actually really happy. I think their customer service was great. They're pretty fast and they're very responsive. I think it's a really good deal. For example, like this Tatcha set I was able to pick up for only, I believe it was like $68, and if you added up the price of all the products, it would come up to like a couple, like $20 or $30 more. And in addition to that, you just get it really fast, and you get insured shipping. So again, this is not an ad. I'm not paid by TRENDMOOD or anyone to say this. I just have to give people credit when they're doing a good job, and I highly recommend, if there's a product that you're really interested in, to set your alarm and make sure to keep an eye out, because they do sell pretty fast, especially something like Tatcha. I was really glad to get that deal. So now that that portion's out of the way, let's talk about the actual products and what my thoughts are. So I want to talk about the Tatcha Rice Wash Soft Creme Cleanser. This is a $35 product. It includes 4 ounces of rice wash and a neutral pH, and it also includes algae. It's not really meant for the eyes, and it does have fragrance in it. Nevertheless, I didn't have any issues with it personally. I felt like a little bit does go a long way, and the fragrance doesn't really marinate on your skin because you're using it to wash off your skin, so it's not going to sit there on your skin. It does also have alcohol, as you can see with the ingredients, but overall I didn't have issues with it, and I'm happy to keep it. Now, another product that I received in a separate TRENDMOOD box was these other 2, and these 3 are going to be the focus of my video. So I'm not going to waste your time today talking about nudestix lipsticks or the other Tatcha items that you've seen before. Now, as far as Glow Recipe, I did previously review their Glow Pop lip products, and I didn't like that one. It wasn't from TRENDMOOD. I purchased that directly from Sephora, and it was very scratchy and it had fragrance on it, so that was a product that I particularly did not care for. However, I will say that with the new Glow Recipe product that they've just released, which I'll talk about in a moment, that one, even though it does also have fragrances inside it, I haven't had issues with it, and it wasn't scratchy or anything like that. So I just want to make sure that you guys know that my previous review still stands as far as the lip pop product. But as far as this new release, which is the Plump Plump Hyaluronic Serum, this one did not irritate my skin, even though it did have fragrances. Now, as you guys may or may not know, fragrances don't immediately affect your skin. It may take you 5 years or 10 years, or not even like show any differences in your skin at all. But for me, I liked it enough to want to keep it. Now, hyaluronic acid generally does hydrate, plump up the skin, and aid with wound healing, repair the skin barrier. But as far as the actual claims of this product, it's trying to just advertise on just hyaluronic acid, drawing in moisture, plumping up the skin, and it has, like, it works well with emollients as well as other actives and acid. On their website, it sounds like they've tried to put some dermatologist names and tried to sound more legit by bringing in some, scientific evidence that inflammation isn't necessarily that bad and can actually be a product that is beneficial. Now, I'm not disputing that at all. I think hyaluronic acid, your own skin cells do produce it to naturally retain moisture, and a little bit does go a long way. Of why did they not listen last year when so many of us had asked for a product that does not have fragrance in it? Now, again, for me, I haven't had any reaction yet, and I like it so far. But it's interesting to note that only a few years ago, the founders of Glow Recipe, Sarah Lee and Christine Chang, walked into the Shark Tank, introducing themselves, asking for about $425,000 in exchange for 10% equity in Glow Recipe. And I guess they have, their brand has changed a lot since then. They got a deal with one of the sharks, and not only are they making the amount that they thought they would, but they're also making multiple times that amount. So the brand has become very successful by selling K-beauty in the US and other countries. And they came in as distributors, so they're not necessarily dermatologists. Now, they may work with dermatologists, but I don't know why they haven't taken our feedback as far as taking the fragrance out. That's my only complaint about this product, and not really a complaint because, like I said, I do enjoy it enough, and I think that the price point of $45 is a little bit steep for the amount that you're getting. But overall, I'm happy with it for now. I don't have any breakouts yet, and I'll let you know if that changes, and I'll probably repurchase it. So moving on to the next skincare product from the Trend Mood box is the Boscia Berry Blend Smoothing Facial with 28% acid complex. So this is a facial smoothing mask that is completely vegan, and it suits all skin types, whether you're oily or dry, and doesn't claim to have any fragrance and no artificial chemicals inside, and it's cruelty free. So as you can imagine, when it comes to comparing them with Glow Recipe and their advertising, their number one strategy is to advertise themselves as complete plant-based and fragrance-free and cruelty-free. And it's just the opposite of Glow Recipe, which is a more focus on, okay, what's beneficial, let's find some hyaluronic acid. These guys are just saying, no, we're gonna have all natural ingredients and all plant-based. And as you guys know, natural doesn't always mean good or safe. And snake venom is also natural, but it's completely going plant-based. There's also poisonous plants like poison ivy, poison oak, and poison sumac. So there's also triggers. Some plants also have irritating chemicals inside them that may trigger an allergic reaction when it comes into contact with the skin. So for me, surprisingly, when I used this product, the Boscia, I found that again, I don't know, maybe if it's just me, because maybe my skin is oversensitive to something. Instead of just a tingly feeling, which is what I was expecting, I kind of felt more like a burning feeling, and I felt like I couldn't really have this on for like more than 20 minutes, which not even more than 10 minutes, and it was really irritating my skin, and it left some redness behind. Maybe that's expected, but I really didn't enjoy it as much, and so I will have to just throw this away because it can't be returned, and also I wouldn't want to gift it to someone when I had a bad experience. Now, on the other hand, I do like their little black charcoal masks. I didn't experience any burning with that, and I was pleasantly surprised with how smooth it left my skin. But for whatever reason, the new Boscia product was just too harsh for me, and it really gave me more than just a tingling sensation. So for that reason, I don't recommend that product. And it's kind of weird because you think the one that doesn't have fragrance in it would be the non-irritating one, and the one with the fragrance would be irritant. I don't know, maybe I'll see different results after prolonged use. But for now, these are my opinions, and if I had to rank these two Trend Mood boxes, I'd still rank the Tatcha one higher, because I find that I don't have any issues with Tatcha products in general, and I don't really use Nudestix lipsticks, so I gave them away. However, Nudestix is also coming out with a new skincare line, which is supposed to have more like citrusy and orangey flavors or scents to them, and citrusy and orangey does not sound very good on my skin. I feel like it might be too acidic for for my skin, and so I don't think I will be interested in Nudestix new releases. But for now, I'm still interested in picking up more Trend Mood boxes. And anyway, let me know what you guys thought. Are you going to pick any of these up? Are you going to pass on both of them? And what are your favorite skincare product lines that you'd like me to try? And as always, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys again next time.